Oh my gosh, I'm filming on my DSLR. I never film. Look at my hair. I say that in every start of the vlog. No wonder David Dobrik films like this. It's like the only way to film on these things by yourself. It's like an arm workout. Okay, what's up, fellas? Welcome back to my channel and my crazy hair because I just woke up. Drinking my cold brew, eating my oatmeal. Is anything new? No. So today we have my first like super hard bike session. I have done a lot of easy riding over the past couple weeks, months, last year I would say, when I like started riding, I don't know, the beginning of 2019. And basically all I've done is easy riding. And with the triathlon training, I've definitely like added in some more moderate intervals, but nothing has been super hard. But today we have like our first test. So today I have a 30-minute time trial. There's a little bit of intervals before that, and then I think just to kind of get me warmed up. And then it's 30-minute time trial. I'm gonna do it on somewhere really flat. And I don't have my aero bars on my bike, so I'm not gonna be going to the aero bars today. I need to set those up though eventually. I just don't know how, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm getting a bike computer and a cadence sensor next week, so I don't have it right now, and I don't have a power meter either, which I'm going to get down the road. But I've already invested a lot of money into my bike, and I just, to be frank, can't really afford to invest, you know, another $1,000 worth of equipment onto my bike right now, so we're gonna push that off a little bit down the road. I think the power meter would be really helpful though, but you know what? You gotta work with what you got. So basically, I really like biking, and it's gonna be interesting to see like what my threshold is because I've never kind of tapped into that. Like with running, I really know exactly like how I'm feeling and where it's gonna go, you know? Like if I'm sprinting, I know basically like how long I can go before I start dying. And with biking, it's not like that. Like I know the feeling will be similar, but I'm just intrigued to see what it's gonna feel like. My coach said that it was gonna be like racing an 8K, like running, and I was like, okay, first of all, I've never really raced an 8K, but second of all, that sounds like it's gonna hurt. So I'm mentally preparing, eating my oatmeal, and you know, I was doing some visualization last night of me succeeding in this, so I'll try to get as much footage as I can. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna eat this oatmeal now because I have to go. It's 8:30 a.m. It's not too windy outside, it's not too hot, so I have a little bit of extra time this morning, but I woke up really late. But I had to get my rest in. All right, Emma. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've done one of these. You're not gonna be a little wussy today, all right? Tempo stuff, maybe it's not your forte. But today, it is. Okay? So don't be a little cab, okay? You can do it. You're going to do it. Because I'm sure a lot of you guys want to know, these are the specs on my bike. So I have a Cervelo Soloist. This bike frame, I think, is from 2006. It's very old. It was a hand-me-down from my older sister, Ellie, from when she used to do triathlons, youth triathlons. Honestly, I don't even know if she used this when she was doing it like professionally, but it's a really good bike frame. It's lasted a really long time. Obviously, it's in really good condition. And it works really well. So I just got new tires because I kept getting flats. So I got the Continental 5000 tires. They're working really, really well. I'm glad I got them. I think I really needed new tires considering I did not know when the last time I changed them. The tires itself are Shimano's. I have no idea what they are because they just came with the bike that Ellie gave me. I'm not exactly sure. This is my saddle. I don't really know anything about it. I got a new one when I got a bike fit because the other one was like hurting my butt so bad, so it was really old. I think I just needed to replace it or just get a different one for my sit bones compared to my sister's. I don't have any aero bars, as I said. A lot of people ask me like what this thing is. It's this little Garmin strap. I guess it is to hold a Garmin watch like this. So I actually just got a new Garmin. This is the Forerunner 235, but I just ordered a Garmin Fenix 6S Sapphire, which is like the multi-sport one. So I just kind of needed to upgrade this one. I love this watch. It's a great watch, but I need to upgrade it for triathlon training. But for now, this will do before that one comes in. That's pretty much what the bike looks like. It's what we're working with. We've arrived. I love how you can see me right now. It's funny how your body like knows that something painful is coming. I literally feel like it's race morning. I'm like, with my hands shaking. I'm like embarrassed. All right. Let's do this thing. All right. I don't even know if you can hear me. It's kind of windy, but warm-up's feeling good. Doing some shorter intervals to start. It's so funny, like my body just knows what's coming. I feel like I'm just so used to racing that it's like it just knows what's ahead. All right, 3.5 minutes until go time. I've already been riding for 48 minutes, so I'm feeling very warmed up. My seat is squeaking, so I'm gonna blast my music and drone that out. I'm a little nervous. Okay, so we're on Savi Island here in Portland. The wind is going with me at first, so I'll give an extra little boost. It's a little windy today. The second half will be into the wind, which will be a true test. The bug just flying into my helmet. I'm nervous. I'm already tired. I gotta go. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get any footage because I'm gonna be giving life, but I'll get a GoPro at some point. All right, here we go. I'm nervous. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, I'm destroyed. My arse hurts and I have to pee, but I couldn't pee before. So I felt like I was gonna piss my pants. TMI, I don't care, that happens. You know what? Normalize pissing your pants after a race. Just kidding, I didn't actually pee. Why am I sharing this? Whew. Little cool down now, like 10 minutes. And then I'll share my stats with you. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pee my pants. Whew. We did it. Oh my goodness, that was something else. So as I said, that was my first really challenging race effort. Honestly, even like tempo effort in a really, really long time. Probably since marathon training last year, like running wise. I don't even think my marathon was, I was probably pushed to that point. I think I've just forgotten the pain of the marathon, but let me sync my Garmin. The two notes I have that I'm going to talk to my coach about is my right hand went really numb, especially the last 10 minutes. So I think that might be the positioning of my bike because that's not normal. Your hands aren't supposed to go numb. And then what else was I going to say? I need to fix my seat, which is really creaky. My stomach was like, oh, it's like that tempo feeling in your stomach, you know what I'm talking about? But overall, it was good. I don't have any idea how fast I was going. I was keeping my heart rate, it was 170 to 175 for the majority of it, which was a little bit lower than I expected. For some reason, I thought kind of like my threshold was 180-ish, but I mean, I was like, when I'm like doing a tempo, kind of like speak a little bit towards the end where I'm like, you know, like where you get really tired. But for this one, it was like the last 10 minutes and it was like uncontrollable, like, maybe not that loud, but it was dramatic to say the least. Okay, I really don't know how to use this. Let me see if it's on Training Peaks. Okay, well, I can't get the full 30 minutes up for some reason. I think I need to go on my computer, but it looks like my average, yeah, it was 170 to 175. The last 3 minutes was 175. The first 5 minutes was 170. So the second 5 miles was 174. My speed for the first 5 miles, 13:25, was 22.4 miles per hour. No idea what that's in kilometers per hour. My second 5 miles, 13:14, was 22.7 miles per hour. And then my last 3 minutes and 22 seconds to close out the 30 minutes was 1.2 miles, and that was 21.3 miles per hour. That was into the wind. So I don't know if I'm happy with it. I don't really know. I need to talk to my coach to see what she thought of it. I really have no idea how good that was. But yeah, it was challenging. I feel like if I was in a race situation, maybe I could have gone faster. I don't know. It's been so long since I've done like that effort for 30 minutes. Like I didn't even do that in college when I was like running. Usually it was like 25 minutes was my max tempo effort. So I think it's a good starting place. I'm gonna text my coach right now and I'll get back to you guys. You know that feeling when you're done working out and you're like, I'm exhausted, but like in a good way? That's what I feel like right now. And I feel really hungry. That workout was in 90 minutes, or like 100 minutes, I think, so an hour and 40. Took in probably 100 calories on that ride, not even. I think I burned like 1,500, so I am a little bit hungry. I have seen a lot of improvement on the bike. I'm really proud of myself just for getting out the door on the bike. I've overcome a lot. Just like last year I was really afraid, honestly, of riding my bike. I find it really scary, and I've definitely overcome that fear now. I'm still not great at like clipping in and out. I've only fallen one time, but I've been so close to falling a lot of times. I'm not good like coming to a stop and like getting out of my clips. And my bike seat's really high, so it's like it just is quite scary for me every time, but I'm getting better. A year and a half into biking, I feel like I've made a lot of improvements. I definitely could not have done that a year ago, so we're making gains. Yeah. Swimming, on the other hand, I have no clue where I am, considering since I started triathlon training, the pools haven't been opened. So it's hard for me to even say what like my threshold is on that, but I feel like I'll kind of get back into that pretty quickly just because I have a swimming background, so it's kind of like second nature to me, and since I have a bit more meat on my bones these days, swimming will be a lot easier than it was in college. And maybe not a lot easier, but I'll definitely be faster than I was a couple years ago. What you guys probably want to know more, considering a lot of you guys are probably runners, the running is okay these days. I'm like, my easy run pace is going down again, which is nice. I'm slowly working my way back down to low 8-minute pace, which is solid, and that's like where I feel best, or like 8-minute pace is really where I start to feel like my normal runner self again. So I just ran one of my easy runs the other day at under 8-minute pace, and it felt like so good just to like have that feel good again. I've been doing some like fartleks, but they're not super difficult. They're definitely like challenging, so it's not easy, but it's like kind of just pickups. So the other day I did like 10 by 1 minute with, I think it's 90 seconds rest, and I was going like 5:30 to 5:45 pace, so, and it felt like good. So I mean, it's hard to say like what my tempo pace is right now because I just haven't done a tempo effort like that, like on my bike I did today. I like haven't done that running wise yet. But with my coach, like we're not spending too much time on running because I know as I get fitter, like the running will just come natural to me again, because running is second nature to me. So we're really working on the bike right now because that's a major chunk of the triathlon, and it's the one I've never really done before, so I have to work on it. But I think I've made a lot of progress, and I hope my coach does too, but I'll keep you guys updated. Just had some energy balls and a protein shake, and now I'm back at home. I'm gonna set up my camera in like a good way. My coach got back to me and she said, "Looks great!" And like, you really worked hard. I just kind of want to close out the video. I need to shower. I said, yeah, it was hard. I expected my heart rate to be a little higher than it was, but it was difficult for the whole time, especially towards the end. I'm not used to doing threshold stuff for like 25 minutes or alone. And she said, totally super tough, and you did a great job. She's gonna use the last 20 minutes of the 30 minutes as the threshold heart rate for now, because this was kind of a test just to get my threshold heart rate, because like I've said 1,000 times, I haven't done anything like this before bike-wise. So it's gonna, my threshold heart rate, it's different for everyone. Mine is 173 now for the bike. She's gonna set it at. and she's guessing that it's like 181 from the runs for just like the workouts that I've done, the short little ones, which sounds pretty accurate. I was looking at my old data in college that I have. I don't have very much because I didn't do any heart rate training, but I like wore a Fitbit sometimes for my workouts, and I was looking, and like when I would do 1Ks, it was like 175-ish was my heart rate. So it seems like pretty accurate, and obviously I'm not in college running shape, so it makes sense that my heart rate's a bit higher for that, and just with what I've been doing, like around 180 is pretty accurate. So I guess it's just different for the bike and the run, which I'm not used to. I don't know, I'm learning a lot as we know, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm definitely looking into getting a GoPro so I can get better like footage, obviously, because that bike footage wasn't that great. But I'm doing the best I can, and I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this triathlon journey. If you want like more day-to-day updates, I do that on like my Instagram, so follow me at Abrahamson. Or if you want like food recipes, I have a food Instagram, One Crazed Foodie, so go follow me on there. Also, if you want to hear like other people's running stories or just me talking honestly with some of my friends or guests or people in the running world, you should listen to my podcast. It's Convos Over Cold Brew. I'll link it in the description, but there's some really good episodes on there if you want to like hear from people in the running world. And I'm going to branch out eventually too, but right now it's just basically runners. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, fellas.